with a few minutes each day. It is not about doing long, complex sessions, but simply bringing more awareness to your breath. I always suggest starting with 5 to 10 minutes daily and work your way up as you feel comfortable. In one of our last episodes, I mentioned having a danachari, our morning routines, our routines in general. The best time to practice pranayam is in the morning, right after waking up, to set the tone for the day. It can help clear your mind and energize you for the day ahead. Hey everyone, welcome back to A Talk with G, the podcast where we dive deep into ancient wisdom, modern wellness, and everything in between. I'm your host, Gia, and today's episode is all about one of the most important yet overlooked aspects of our wellness routine: breathing. Now, if you've been following along with the show, you know that I'm passionate about Ayurveda and holistic health. And today we're going to explore the profound connection between breathing and Ayurveda. Specifically, we'll be diving into pranayama, the ancient art of controlling the breath, and how it plays a vital role in maintaining balance, health, and vitality in our lives. Breathing is something we do naturally, of course, but in Ayurveda, breath, or prana, is considered the life force, energy that governs our well being. When our breath is in harmony, everything in our body follows suit. But when our breath is shallow or unbalanced, it can affect everything from our digestion to our mental state and emotional health. Today, we'll be taking a look at pranayama and the principles around it and how we can incorporate it, specify breathing techniques into our life and enhance our physical, mental health, and spiritual health. So grab a cozy seat, take a deep breath, and let's dive in to the transformative power of breath. Before we dive into specific techniques, let's take a moment to understand what pranayama is and why is it such a powerful tool. In Sanskrit, prana means life force or vital energy, and yama means control, regulation. So, pranayama literally translates to control of the life force. In Ayurveda, it is believed that prana flows through our body and mind via the breath. And when we are consciously regulating our breath, we can bring balance to our body, mind, and emotions. Breathing is one of the most powerful tools we have for regulating our energy and calming our nervous system. Proper breathing is considered essential for health, as it also affects our doshas, the body's internal balance of energy. In essence, pranayama helps harmonize the three doshas, our vata, pitta, and kapha, by stabilizing the flow of prana through the body. Each dosha has its own unique qualities. And when our breath is aligned with our dosha's needs, we feel more centered, healthy, and balanced. Vata dosha is often linked to irregular and shallow breath, leading to feelings of anxiety, dryness, and imbalancement. Pitta dosha may manifest through rapid, forceful breathing, often leading to stress, irritation, and inflammation. Kapha dosha may result in slow, deep breathing that can feel sluggish, leading to lethargic, congestion, and emotional heaviness. By practicing specific pranayama techniques, we can bring balance to each dosha, as well as promote overall wellness in the body, mind, and spirit. Now that we understand pranayama and its importance in Ayurvedic, let's talk about how pranayama techniques can specifically balance each dosha. Vata is associated with the air and ether elements, which can lead to qualities like dryness, lightness, and irregularity. When Vata is in balance, it often shows up as anxiety, restlessness, or difficulty focusing. To balance Vata, we focus on grounding, calming, and stabilizing breaths. The goal is to slow the breath down and focus on deep, steady inhaling and exhaling. Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, is particularly beneficial for calming Vata. This technique helps balance both hemispheres of the brain, improves focus, and promotes deep relaxation. Jaya Pranayam, ocean's breath, is another great technique for Vata, as it provides a steady rhythm and helps to soothe the nervous system. Pitta is associated with fire and water elements, which can lead to qualities like heat, intensity, and sharpness. When Pitta is in balance, it is often manifest as irritability, inflammation, or digestive issues. To balance pitta, we focus on cooling, calming, and soothing the breath. The goal is to reduce the heat and create a sense of calmness and tranquility. Italy pranayam, cool breathing, is one of the best techniques for pitta. This technique involves inhaling through the mouth as if sipping in air and exhaling through the nose, cooling the body and calming the mind. When practicing Sitala Pranayam, it's best to do this in sequences of threes. Brahmani Pranayam, bee breathing, can also be very effective for calming the fiery pitta energy. By humming while exhaling, it helps soothe inflammation and tension. And our kapha doshas are associated with earth and water elements, which can lead to qualities like heaviness, sluggishness, and stability. When a kapha is in balance, it shows up as congestion, emotional heaviness, and lethargic. To balance kapha, we focus on energizing, innervated, and stimulating breathwork to help counterbalance the heaviness and sluggishness. Palabhati pranayam, skull shining breathing. I know it sounds funny, but it is one of the most effective techniques for kapha dosha. This rapid, forceful exhalation helps clear out stagnation, improves circulation, and increases energy. Finally, Bastrika Pramana, bellows breath, is another energizing technique that helps stimulate the body, clear the lungs, and bring vitality. Now that we've covered how pranayam can benefit each dosha, let's talk about how you can incorporate these breathing techniques into your daily life. The beauty of pranayam is that it is accessible to everyone, no matter where you are or what your lifestyle looks like. Start with a few minutes each day. It is not about doing long, complex sessions, but simply bringing more awareness to your breath. I always suggest starting with 5 to 10 minutes daily and work your way up as you feel comfortable. In one of our last episodes, I mentioned having a dhanachari, our morning routines, our routines in general. The best time to practice pranayam is in the morning, right after waking up, to set the tone for the day. It can help clear your mind and energize you for the day ahead. Also, try and incorporate an evening routine. If you feel anxious or stressed, practice a calming pranayam technique like Nandi Shodha or Ujjayi in the evening to help prepare you for restful sleep. Incorporating pranayam into your yoga practice, if possible. If you're already practicing yoga, try to incorporate specific breathing techniques into your poses. Focus on your breath. By focusing on your breath, you can deepen your practice and allow for more mindfulness, balanced experience. And breathe through stressful moments. I tell everybody, just breathe. And everybody's like, are you insane? I'm always breathing. When life gets overwhelming, we don't actually pay attention to our breath. We're just like gasping and anxious and stressed out with whatever's going on. Try and use pranayam as a tool to calm your body, mind, and spirit in stressful situations. If you're overworked, if you're late, if you're stuck in traffic, you can take a few slow, deep breaths during a stressful situation to reset and regain your focus. Everyone's going to say, well, things happen. No, you have to try your hardest to be more conscious of your breath. And this is not me telling you to do so. This is me just expressing from past experience that we don't always pay attention to our breathing. It's about time we do. While pranayam is incredibly effective for balancing the dosha, it offers a wealth of benefit beyond that. These practices can help improve your physical health, mental clarity, and emotional resilience. Here are some key benefits to incorporate pranayam into your life. Reduce stress and anxiety. Easier said than done. I know, trust me, I do. By focusing on the breath, pranayam helps activate the nervous system, the relaxation responses, reducing the impact of your stress on your body. Life happens, stressful situations happen, rushing happens, everything happens all at once. The best way to reduce any stress immediately without taking something over the counter, without saying you're overworked, or without trying to even calm down your blood pressure immediately, breathe. Try a breathing technique that can help simmer down the situation. Pranayam helps also improve your circulation, which boosts your digestion and supports detoxification. If you ever notice someone who's always anxious or rushing and they're always like gasping for air, they're usually not the healthiest advocate because they're not getting their circulation and moving their digestion along. Just keep that in mind. Certain techniques like Nandishoda help improve mental clarity and focus by calming the mind and reducing distractions. The more you pay attention to your body in a stressful situation, the more you're able to see where your breathing starts to lack or go down. Techniques like Basakara and Kalapati stimulate the body, energizing the mind and combat fatigue. If you're feeling tired at work, it's not like you're getting up and doing something. You can sit at your desk or at your station or wherever you are and breathe, change your breathing. It will start to energize your body. It'll start to energize your mind in a different way. Breathing exercises help release emotional blockage, balance the nervous system, and cultivate a sense of peace. I think the biggest thing everyone feels like, well, why am I going to do this in front of people? People are judging me. No one's judging you. Breathing, we're being more aware of our breath. The more you're aware of how your body responds to a situation, how you breathe towards a situation, how you hold your breath on a situation, the more better your overall well being gets to be. The more you're aware, the more you're present. I cannot stress this enough, and I am not innocent of this at all because I used to be this way. We rush through situations. We live in a society that's always constantly moving. When can you say the last time you sat down and took a breath in and said, whoa, like that changed everything? And that's a wrap for today's episode on the power of breathing and pranayama in Ayurveda. I hope you feel inspired to start incorporating these practices into your daily routine and experience the transformative effects of mindful breathing. Whether you're looking to balance your doshas, calm your mind, or boost your energy, pranayama is an incredible tool that can bring more balance and vitality into your life. If you want to dive deeper into Ayurveda and pranayama, or if you like a personalized guidance, feel free to visit my website at www.soulsinks.com for more information. Details are in the caption. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Be sure to share, subscribe, and leave a review if you loved this episode. Until next time, take a deep breath, stay grounded, and namaste.